You can destroy planets, but you can never destroy what I am, friend.
What are you?
I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth. Ally to good! Nightmare to you.
What, are you gay?
Welcome back to Dokkan What, everybody? It's been a very hot minute. Virus and I have been very busy recently.
Yes, very busy, working full-time hours in a part-time job, huh?
Yeah, college. Woo.
Whee!
But we got a brand new bunch of units for the 350, and I have 4 of them ready to go. I think he also has 4 of them ready to go, right?
Yep.
All right, so for those who don't know what Dokkan What is, basically we just go over the brand, since it's been a hot minute, we go over the brand new units and give our thoughts on the units. So I'll get us started off with the brand new Super Saiyan Goku, whose art is amazing, I must say.
You know, funny enough, people were complaining about the art, saying that it looked like it belonged to the 300 million download celebration.
And I bet it probably had something to do with that, honestly. Because I was hearing somebody gripe about these units since they don't have an revive mechanic or something like that. I bet these units were technically thought of before those are actually in the game.
Yeah, because people were saying their passive looks like it's from that era.
Yeah. So this new Goku is Legendary Existence, which apparently on the Dokkan Wiki I can't even look at yet, so I don't know what all is in the category. And Super Saiyan's
I can tell you, actually. If you really want to know, I can honestly tell you.
I mean, I know it has something to do with, like, Super Saiyans. It has Broly in it.
Do you want me to send them to you so you can show the viewers?
I mean, it would have. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's fine.
Okay. All I'm gonna say is both categories are very lackluster to me.
I mean, Legendary Existence seems to be a better one to me out of the two of them, from what I've seen.
It's just Goku's.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized something I didn't do well. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so Goku here. Legendary Existence or Super Saiyan category, Ki +3, HP and attack +170, defense +150. So that right there is good for the Super Saiyans category. I was talking a while back, it needed a better buff to it, truly. So this helps with that. Super attack, fierce hand-to-hand battle. Raises defense, 30% raise out there, and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. Oh, causes mega colossal. I didn't realize the 12 did mega colossal. And his ultra super attack, Super Kamehameha, raises attack and causes mega colossal damage to enemy. So this Goku already is good for long events, just based on that right there. He's built like the Buhan, most. The Super Saiyan's Final Showdown is passive skill. Ki +2, attack and defense was 159%. Launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack. Plus an additional 59% attack and medium chance of launching an additional super as a second or third attacker in a turn. Ki +1 at the start of each turn, up to 3, plus an additional 59% attack when there is an extreme class enemy. Performs a critical hit when there is an enemy whose name includes Frieza Soldier excluded.
I don't know why they did that. Like, who's really gonna run a Frieza Soldier?
Who knows? It's just semantics of it. Got to be specific enough. Otherwise, people.
That's why I thought they were gonna come out with like a Frieza Soldier unfeatured, but no, we got freaking. Oh, look at me standing here ever so menacingly. Third form Frieza. Like,
I mean, I talked not long ago. We needed an actual third form Frieza because this is our first solo third form Frieza since the SR one that came out like 2018, not 16.
The one that turns into golden Frieza.
Yep. Because I was talking to it. I don't know who I was talking to, but we were talking about. Don't you remember in the Planet Namek saga when Golden Frieza was there?
Yeah, totally. When he was, a movie boss.
Yep. Honestly, I like this Goku. I like the build of this Goku. His Cumber.
I'm so in love with the fact that he gets an additional when he gets hit.
I know. The only other unit I can think of that has that is the STR free-to-play Cumber unit.
And he's amazing too.
For a free-to-play stacking unit, he's a really good unit. And
And I'm so happy they looked back and they decided to basically implement the greatness they did with Buhan, and now they're like putting it into like other cards.
yeah.
Because Buhan is OP, but he's not like, oh my god, game breaking. You know, he still has his weaknesses. Because stacking can only take you so far, but having the ability to stack it just makes the card even
Oh, without a doubt.
basically broadens the horizons of what you can do with it.
And if you do this right, and technically, though he gives himself a decent amount of key, he can actually get 3 defensive raises per turn. That's a 30. So I don't know his actual defense right offhand. I don't know what he does at 100% offhand. So we'll see that whenever more of him comes out. But he's going to be very defensive. I know for a fact the highest I've seen him get was like an 8 million attack stat on a 18 key. That's the highest I've seen, but
Actually,
I stopped watching after that.
would you like to know the highest? It's finally settled.
Probably 15 million.
13.8,
That was close.
which is still ridiculous.
It really is.
And at 55%, he has been seen to hit for 6 million on turn 1.
Damn, I got one. I'm ready to see him hit for 6 million on turn 1.
I got 2. I'm ready to hit for hopefully more than 6 million on turn 1.
I'm gonna laugh if you don't. It just your numbers just drop and it doesn't work.
Well, I can't SA20 him as of now, so for some reason they decided to come out with another int LR. Like we totally didn't just get 2 in 1 month.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had called that we were going to be getting him as the LR, into the LR, and I called the Frieza being AGL.
One of them needed to be STR. That really bothered me.
I mean, I'm honestly okay with the with him being int and AGL. Like I said, I felt we needed the AGL one. It'll match the AGL final form Frieza. Those two guys link up pretty well, don't they?
Yeah, but it's AGL final form Frieza. The funny thing is, third form Frieza and Cooler are like his best linkers from what I've seen.
Well, I figured the third form Frieza would be. Honestly.
I mean,
I'm
he's
ready.
on transformation boost as well, so
Yeah. And he has an active skill, which I do not like this active skill. He greatly raises Angry Kamehameha, cause the ultimate damage, greatly raises attack temporarily, which is just for the turn. That one attack. Interesting. But it can only be activated when facing one enemy whose class is extreme and HP is 30% or less. So, literally half of the game, this active skill can't be used against, technically speaking. We don't have. We have. Well, I say it's more than. It's less than half because we have a lot more super units than we do extreme units. But still, and then also 30% or less. I don't know what his legendary existence team is that well right offhand. But I know.
UIs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're never going to see this active skill, I don't think. Honestly.
Which sucks, because it's a really good one, too.
Does he say, let me play anything. Oh, well, I was going to, doesn't he say you fool?
Okay. No, he doesn't.
That's a shame.
In Japanese, he still says his name was like Bakayero, but in English, for some reason, they had Sean Shemmel read out, "You moron!"
I like that. I use moron more than the word fool. Thank you, Dokkan, for Akatsuki. Thank you, Akatsuki, for using my word. So another thing, since it's been a hot minute, we would actually rate units. Do you remember we'd rate them 1 to 10?
Yeah.
I'm going to give this Goku a solid 10. No, I'm going to give him a 9.
Say 10 as well.
I'm going to give him a 9 because of the active.
10.
9 for the active skill, just because of that requirement right there.
Oh, you want to include the active?
Yeah. So it's a 9 for that.
Kid overall. 9. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say I'm gonna give him a 9. It would be 9.5 for me, but I'm gonna cut off another 0.5 because this unit cries out for a dupe to get crits.
Yeah.
55%, it's gonna be because I like to rate the unit as a average player like would use it.
Yeah.
So I would give it a 9, and I would cut off I would cut off a whole point both 0.5 for the active skill condition and for the like need of a dupe.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean, he'll still get like good defensively overall wise, but because they, first slot, he'll be hitting for 2 supers every turn.
Pretty much. If he gets hit, just one hit, that's it.
Yeah. Honestly, that's a really cool build. I wish we'd have more units like that have a better gimmick after they get hit or something. Like, it's like the Videl. Once she gets hit, she gets super effective against all types and an attack buff. LR Hercule, he gets dodges for 3 turns. Cumber.
No,
Guaranteed super.
LR Hercule.
I don't. We just argued about him for 5 minutes on a Dokkan when we just recorded, but he just it's still just an example because he's a unit who gets hit and gets a benefit from it. Sucks whether he sucks or not, it still happens. All right, you want to hop over to the Frieza for us?
Yes, I do. Another lackluster category: Sworn Enemies or Planet Namek Saga. Key +3, HP and attack +170 and defense +150. This leader skill bothers me.
Yeah.
I know we needed another Planet Namek Saga, but do you know what I really felt like he should have led?
Full power?
The Wicked Bloodline.
Oh, that too. Oh, man.
Because the only Wicked Bloodline leader we have is that metal piece of crap.
And we have the strength, free-to-play, cool Frieza and King Cold.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't have... No. Mm-mm.
And the free-to-play strength metal cooler. Both are Wicked Bloodlines.
Oh, that actually has more use than the freaking LR King Cold and Frieza at this point.
I mean...
That unit died hard.
Yeah. They're good on a Wicked Bloodline team.
66%. They're not even that great on a Wicked Bloodline.
They can get decent numbers for their age.
Anyway.
Stand by my point. Continue on.
The super attack, the 12 key, same name as Goku's fierce hand-to-hand battle. He raises attack on his 12 key, 30%, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. His ultra super attack, full power death ball, raises defense and causes mega colossal damage to enemy.
Interesting.
So it seems they switched it up for him.
I mean...
Passive skill. Oh, go ahead.
As I'm thinking about it, it makes sense for him to be doing it because as the fight goes on, he's at full power. He'll be hitting fuller power. But I wish it was his 18. I wish they were swapped. Like the Goku got the raise attack on 12 and defense on 18, and Frieza got defense and attack swapped. Because as the fight goes on, I think it was said in one of the things, Goku was kept getting stronger as the fight with Frieza because his body was acclimating to the strength it had within him. Whereas Frieza had already hit his peak at his full power. So just for I could be wrong on that. It's like not a Kaioken unit. It's like Hit. Hit should be an attack stacking unit because as the fight goes on, he increases rapidly. So that's why I feel like he should have been an attack raising. Just nitpicky. Continue.
That does make sense though. They should have. The Emperor's Final Showdown. Key +2 and attack and defense +100%. Launches an additional super within the same turn after receiving attack. Medium chance of launching an additional super attack as a second or third attacker in a turn. Plus an additional attack and defense +100% for 6 turns from the start of turn. Attack +50% from the 7th turn. Key +1 at the start of each turn, up to 3 key. Plus an additional attack +50 when there is a superclass enemy. And perform a critical hit when there is an enemy whose name includes Goku, Youth, Captain Ginyu, Junior, etc. excluded.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of this kid too much because I don't like that he loses that power.
Yeah.
His defense really drops, which I get he stacks, but that just makes it so much of a necessity to stack.
Yeah, it's like the
oh my god, if I don't, I'm screwed.
It's like the strength. AGO Kaioken Blue Goku. Kaioken Blue Goku, for those out there, greatly raises his attack on Super, but it gives himself a massive buff until like the 7th turn or something like that, 9th maybe. And then he gives himself an additional 59% on his last turn with a guaranteed crit. But after that, he's going to lose a tremendous amount of attack. That's why they gave him greatly raised attack. That way he doesn't lose overall. He loses a bit, but not a significant number. This one here...
That's why units like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta bother me sometimes.
Yeah. Honestly, I had read this wrong. My dyslexia had kicked in. My dyslexia actually kicked in up top whenever you're reading the Planet Namek. I thought it was sworn enemies or Planet Namek, so like a category key plus 5, and the defense was
brother
plus 130. I was like, wait a minute, and then I blinked. I was like, oh, okay. My dyslexia kicked in for a second.
Okay, then maybe you're just looking at Frieza's sausage tail a bit too much.
It's on the other side.
It's got a vein in it, bro.
Isn't it supposed to?
Yeah, but it's like it just looks so. If you cut a Dragon Ball character's vein, would they die of bleeding out?
Probably. I mean, Frieza's a prime example that he didn't die of bleeding out.
He didn't die of bleeding out and like breaking everything in his body and becoming a robot.
Yeah.
And then getting sliced up and killed.
I can agree. The Frieza, this Frieza is meant for a shorter battle. If we're being honest, he does stack, but in technicality, he's built for a short event.
Super Battle Road.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to be great in Super Battle Road, whereas the Goku will be probably sufficient.
But honestly, the active skills might be much more common in Super Battle Road as well.
Yeah, it'll be this one's built more for Super Battle Road. The Goku can do it, but he's just not built for that because he doesn't have this Frieza gives him more defense than the Goku does. Like if we go back, it is he just gives himself 159% defense, where Frieza gives himself 200% at start of turn. Yeah,
and Goku doesn't lose it; he just sticks with what he's got.
Yeah, so Frieza's a much better Super Battle Road unit, without a doubt.
I kind of like how they did that though. Like I hate it because it's true. Because they resemble the fights, basically. Frieza's trying his damnedest to catch up to Goku, but Goku's always just going to be like, yeah, I'm just going to stick with my power.
I'm allied to good. Nightmare to you.
Nightmare to... Yep.
Yeah, his active skill.
The active is the same thing. It greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. It's called I'm the One Who'll Kill You. It can be activated when facing only one enemy whose class is Super and HP is 30% or less. I'm getting Gohan PTSD right now.
I mean, it's technically better than the Gohan, honestly. It's still a very low number.
Because at least it's not character based.
Yeah. Or category based. His biggest thing is literally just when facing one enemy. So he may not be the best in Super Battle. At least first, a beginning with Super Battle Road, he won't be able to do it. But come the end of it, in the situations where it's do or die, he's the one who will kill you. No pun intended. No joke intended. It's just a final resort kind of thing, which I don't like. Well, I really wish these guys. Granted, like I said, we think they came out. They were built beforehand, but I wish the Goku could nullify beam supers after getting hit or something like that.
Well, rest in peace to LR Full Power Frieza, the STR one. So much for him being usable.
Same name update. They can still be ran together.
Not on the same rotation, unfortunately.
Nah, it's fine.
You mean it's fine? Yeah, it's fine. Because then he gets all his buffs when... Actually, that's very hilarious. How the STR one gets all his buffs once you're below 30% HP.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish the Goku had nullification of beam supers, and I wish the Frieza had a counter mechanic.
You wanted the U-Fool to be a super thing?
Goku, yeah, maybe something like that for the Goku. I was more so thinking when Frieza shoots him and he just takes it and just looks back at him like it didn't bother him.
That would have been cool.
And then the Frieza here getting his Death Slicer as a counterattack. Like if he gets supered, he does a counter with that. Like it'd be the first super counter unit, like a legit super counter unit. Just every time. Like how the Vegito does it with every attack.
Yeah.
This one would be every time he gets supered, he counters with a Death Slicer.
Oh, so what unit do we have next now? I believe it's your unfeatured.
Yeah, it is Piccolo. I'm really upset with how they did this. I think I haven't actually looked at the unit, but I think I told you what I wanted for the unit itself, what I wanted the banners to be. Didn't I?
I forget. What did you want the unfeatured again?
No, I wanted I wanted Super Saiyan Goku and Frieza to be a part 2 dual LR. It'd be part 1, it would be a first form Frieza versus Vegeta as the lead Dokkan Fests. And then part 2 was Super Saiyan Goku and full power Frieza.
They don't do 2 LRs though. They only do 1 for part 2. Remember?
No, I know they do, but they could always. You can never stick with an order. They easy aid one of the top hitting units during year 6. They can literally do anything they want.
Yeah, but they're trying to keep a somewhat order still, at least until they easy the 150s. Then they're gonna really have to mess some stuff up.
Yeah, but that's honestly what I wish they could have done, or something like that, or easy aid the LR full power Frieza and release this Goku in part 2. Anyway, Piccolo here. Planet Namek Saga, 3 key, 130% to stats. We got another one. Granted, the Frieza's better. Causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. That is kind of upsetting. Attack and defense was 60%. Plus an additional attack and defense was 20% at the start of each turn, up to 60. Plus an additional attack and defense was 20% with each attacker performed, up to 60. High chance of randomly changing key spheres to rainbow type. Recovers 6% HP per rainbow key sphere obtained, and Planet Namek Saga 3 key 40% support. I like this Piccolo. I really like this Piccolo. Aside for his super attack, I like everything about this. Oh, I'm gonna give the Frieza an 8 out of 10.
Oh, forgot to rate him. I'm gonna give him a 7.
Alright, so
Because I've never been too much of a fan of Frieza units, and their links are very, very, very selective.
Overall 7.5 for him. I'm fine with that. But yeah, I like this Piccolo. He's almost built like the AGO Broly, the Wrathful Broly, but I feel like this one's going to be hitting a lot harder than the Broly will, and defending better too. I just wish he didn't just lower attack and defense on Super. That's my biggest complaint with him. Like, even if it was like, I would have preferred like a greatly lower, not just lower.
So then you're gonna get upset by the next unit here then.
Probably. And
What do you rate Piccolo?
honestly, I'm going to give him a solid 9 because he gives it basically at least per turn, you'll be giving yourself 6% HP. And that's not 6,000. We've never had a percent heal unit in the game.
Really?
As like off orb, I don't think.
There's Piccolo.
Does he do percent per orb?
Not per orb, but he just gives like 15% every turn.
No, I know he does that, but I'm meaning like per orb is what I'm meaning. We don't. Every other one is like 15,000, like Buhan, 15,000 HP per orb or something like that. This Piccolo, yeah, will be able to give you like 18% HP on a regular turn, and that's pretty impressive, honestly. So that's why I'm giving him a 9, is because of his healing capabilities. Like, on a good rotation, if you can manage to get 5 of them, you recover 30% HP. That's a very big number in some events. So yeah, I'm gonna give him a 9.
Give him a 6.
Really?
They really could have just made it anything else besides Piccolo. It just bothers me that it's Piccolo, man. Yeah, I like the kit and all. It's just, when are you really going to use him in this team? And he's going to suck with linking, too.
Yeah.
And who are you going to link him with? Nail?
Nail! Wash me!
Wash me? Did you just say wash me?
I did.
Anyway, since you were complaining about the Piccolo Super, you might like Frieza's third form, the unfeatured. He's an extreme intelligence type, and he leads sworn enemies category key +3 with an HP attack and defense plus 130. His super attack raises attack at 30% infinitely, and raises defense for 1 turn, and causes supreme damage to enemy. What do you think of that so far?
Honestly, I prefer that to the Piccolo Super.
Me too, because at least you're gonna be like really getting up. And I've seen this guy do some nice numbers. He's almost reaching 8 million. I hope you know for an unfeatured.
I haven't seen anything on it. I've seen a little bit on the Goku, a little bit on the Frieza. I don't know the numbers for these other units yet.
Piccolo, he's been seen for 4.4.
Yeah, I had a feeling for something like that.
Passive skill, attack and defense plus 70%, plus an additional 7% with each attack performed up to 70%. High chance of launching up to 2 additional attacks, which each have a high chance of becoming a super attack. And sworn enemies category allies keep +3 and 40% attack and defense, which is amazing.
Yeah.
So he pretty much supports himself and says, "Oh, you want me to stack? I got you."
Yeah, and honestly, looking at him, it makes a lot of sense. I like this Frieza a lot more. You know, I'm going to reserve judgment because I'm going to give this Frieza a 9. That Piccolo, I'll stick with a 6. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, if I'm comparing him, because I didn't know what this kit did, I like the healing of Piccolo and the build-up of him, but it takes a little while to build up. That healing was kind of what I was dogging with. Yeah, 7. But yeah, so
I want to give him the 9.5. Only reason is because you have to use him with a Frieza for him to be like perfectly good. But if you have that Frieza, it's amazing. So 9.5.
High chance of launching 2 additional attacks. Each has a 50% chance of being a super attack. That's
amazing.
On a good for a raising unit, yeah, it's like the intelligence Broly, and his one doesn't have an active skill to ruin the unit.
And this one doesn't need a Saiyan to exist.
No, he just does this on his own. This Frieza's really good. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why I was trying to get him, and now my bank account is hurting. I only pulled one of him.
I mean, I'm about to go sell my left livers. That way I can get him.
Your left liver? I think it's just a whole liver, Hayden.
Nope, it's my left liver.
Anyway, what's next?
Next is a unit I never thought would get an awakening. This is from the original. Let's actually take a look at this Goku. When did this Goku come out? 2015. This Goku came out January 30th, 2015 for JP, and prior to 30th of October in 2015 is what it says for global. 6 years later, he gets an awakening. That is
really funny.
What?
I pulled like 3 of him on the banner.
I think I may actually have him almost ready to rainbow. I could be wrong on that.
I've never owned him till now, and you know, apparently I only have to pull multiple of him, even though he's not featured at all.
Sorry, my grandmother texted me.
Alright.
Alright, so yeah, Goku, Turtle School! Woo! We got another one! 3 key HP attack and defense plus 120, or all types 3 key stats plus 70%. This you don't want to run this Goku as lead. You got the free-to-play Roshi.
Yeah.
He super attack raises attack and defense for 5 turns. I find 5 is an interesting number. And causes the supreme damage to enemy. So yeah, that 5 turns is literally it'll be on a rotation. He's not on when he loses his buff.
I mean, I guess that's all right.
Uh-oh. I accidentally made Spotify play. My own podcast is playing. I don't know if
Oh yeah, ooh, oopsie! My podcast on Spotify is playing. If only you went to go check it out.
That wasn't a thing. My grandma texted me. I went to hit the button and accidentally hit play. It's like Spotify is trying to play. Wait a minute. Oh! All right. Okay, he gives himself attack and defense plus 50%, plus an additional 50% attack when HP is 50% or more, plus an additional defense plus 50% for 5 turns from start from turn, plus an, oh god, there's a lot of 50s, plus an additional 50% attack and defense performing a super attack, plus an additional 50% attack and defense when the key is 5 or more, plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% with each attack performed, up to 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 250% is what he can get. I don't know how to feel about this Goku. It's a very wonky unit with all these 50s. Granted, it would naturally give himself 150% attack at start of turn on his first appearance, no matter what. Because, 50% when ki is 5 or more, and plus it's 50% already, that's 100%, and 50% when HP is 50% or more. So 150% at start of turn, 100% defense. That's really not bad, honestly.
Not too bad, no.
His raising attack and defense for 5 turns will make him okay. It was just such a random thing to awaken.
I know. People were thinking that they were gonna easy A the STR Goku, the one that awakens from Nimbus medals.
Yeah.
They were thinking that he was gonna easy A possibly, but so much for that.
Yeah, there's still part 2. I mean, we got an announcement for 8.
Again, wait, okay, can you answer me this? What does he awaken with? How do you awaken him?
Let's see. He awakens with the new Goku medals.
35?
Yep.
Wow, that's so odd. They made him a subunit for that?
I guess this fight is from when they fought? I didn't realize. I thought this was from the Namek Saga or something. Not Namek Saga.
Is he in the Namek Saga?
Apparently, he has to be now. No, he's not!
But he has yeah, I was about to say, that's not Namek.
I was thinking Android versus Cell Saga is where this one came from, but he's not in any of those categories. He's Pure Saiyans, Goku Family, Super Saiyan, Kamehameha, and Turtle School.
So his fight just exists nowhere in time.
He's not even movie heroes, not even crossovers. He's just there.
Well, it's at least giving me hope that they're not just forgetting about these rare cards and they're like, yo, let's do something with it.
I'm still waiting for that Trunks. I'm still waiting for that SDR Trunks to awaken.
Super Saiyan 2 Trunks?
Yep.
It would be a really great addition to Hybrid Saiyans.
That came out in, 2016? Isn't that when he came out? I think that's when he did.
Yep. Should I announce our brand new free 30 stone Easy A?
Oh, the Frieza? Yeah.
No, I wasn't expecting this. We are finally getting the 120s. Transforming Frieza is getting his Extreme Z Awakening. His leader skill goes from leading 120 to extreme class, Ki plus 3, HP attack and defense 130. He raises attack and defense infinitely by 30% and causes immense damage to enemy and lowers defense. Now he stacks all the way up through all his forms. And I could go on, but just to keep this nice, short, sweet, and simple, once he's at golden form, I will say his passive. Before, it used to be his super attack caused immense damage with a great chance to stun the enemy. And his passive skill was attack plus 120%, no defense, recovers 15% HP at the start of turn, and Ki plus 12 and performs critical hit once only. Back then, that was so OP.
It really was.
People remembered, yeah, you need defense.
Well, you gotta wait 15 turns to get to it.
So they were like, wait, we need defense, and exactly what they gave us. So his super attack as Golden Frieza is his attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage with a great chance to stun the enemy. Attack and defense plus 150, plus an additional Ki plus 3 and 50% attack when attacking a superclass enemy. Recovers 15% HP at the start of turn, Ki plus 12, and perform a critical hit once only. So it's kind of odd how they're adding these super versus extreme class types back in the game slowly, but I like it though.
Well, if you think about it, you know who's going to be getting Easy A's in the next few months?
Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rose.
Yep.
Bro, Tech Vegito Blue, I'm always going to say this, he's seconds away from destroying Dokkan.
He really is. That's why they went to these neutral super and extreme leads as opposed to the specific super and extreme leads.
I wonder if they're going to keep their leader skill the same, though, because their leader skills are always kind of wonky, that you needed one type of each.
Oh, they're going to leave it like that, but make it to 130. With them doing this,
it's going to be quite odd.
With them giving us this lead, we can now deduce that their lead is literally going to be the exact same except 130.
Yeah,
Either that or they're going to get rid of the restriction and just make it 120 4-key. But
that wouldn't be bad though.
it really wouldn't, but it's more likely towards one of each type 3-key 130. Based on these guys. I like they did this with the Frieza. I'm ready to see what the Goku does. Unless as the Goku doesn't have anything out, does he?
Nope, he comes out in part 2.
Okay, I thought
Actually,
so.
he does. He does have info out.
Oh, he does?
Yes. Would you like me to say it right now?
I'm hopping over to the Super Saiyan thing really quick.
I already have him. That's why. Nope, you're too slow. I'm doing it.
No, you can. I'm just gotta go over to him really quick.
Actually, I'm just kidding. I pulled up the wrong Goku.
There, I got him. Oh, there's no information on the Dokkan Wiki about him. Okay.
Well, okay. Well, I just know they revealed it on the Dokkan what, and
The Dokkan
Super
what?
Saiyan Blue.
What you mean
Not
the Dokkan?
Dokkan what? Dokkan Now.
Woo. We're better than Dokkan now. We're Dokkan what?
Yep.
Dokkan what now? Can you imagine that it's gonna come?
Dokkan what now?
We gotta have a crossover between Dokkan what and Dokkan now. Or Dokkan when.
The
Dokkan.
kits are basically the same. He leads 130, and for his passive, he has 150% attack and defense, and he has a damage reduction by 25%. I know that.
Okay, that's what okay, I do remember seeing that. Okay, that's how I'm happy with that because that Goku was worse than this Frieza, truly.
Yep, and now they finally made him just a tad bit tankier.
A tad. Did you say
Yeah,
a tad bit tankier?
And just a tad.
Alrighty, but honestly, I like the Easy A for this Frieza. I actually need to go do that. I was working on and LRing the Goku earlier while we were recording our Dokkan When.
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Talking about Dokkan what? I also went and took on the new Fight of Planet Namek thing, basically.
How's that? I don't know what that is.
Basically, it's all the fights that happened that Frieza fought. So, Nail, Krillin and Gohan, or Piccolo, Vegeta, and then Goku, which has like 5 freaking stages. Will and I were doing in the Dokkan When, and had to like sit for 5 minutes as we actually beat the event because we made it to Super Saiyan. Made it to Kaioken Goku, beat him. He went to Super Saiyan. Okay, the event's about to be over. And then it went even further, like, oh, here's another Super Saiyan. So we're just sitting there, I was like, okay. How long is this? It wouldn't go away. But honestly, it was a really fun event. Alright, so am I good to go with our last units for the day?
Yep.
Virus, I hate you so much.
Oh, why?
I fucking hate you. This is not a joke. I told you not to say something in one of our Dokkan Wens. The only Dokkan Wen you've been on. The second Dokkan Wen you have been on. You said one thing. And what happened because of that one thing you said?
The Easy A begging you for it.
God damn you!
Fine. It's all straight.
Dokkan's not letting me go.
We gave birth to some amazing units.
I don't care.
Just a little bit.
Okay. Gouldo. Planet Namek Saga. Category key +3 and stats plus 77%, or tech type 3 key 50% of stats. Nothing to sneeze at, honestly. He's not good leader-wise. For what he is. His super attack greatly raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy with a high chance of stunning the enemy. I will admit that is okay. Just that right there, you add that to the original Gouldo, it would be a lot better. But now, he gives himself attack and defense plus 80%, plus an additional 40% attack and defense with key is 12. Attacked enemies attack minus 20% for 2 turns and seals the enemy's super attack. Interesting. Plus an additional attack and defense plus 10% per Ginyu Force category ally on the team, up to 50%. So, honestly, I like if this was anybody else, I'd like it better. But right now, I don't like this unit. It's like
Really?
Giru. It's like the Giru. No matter how good that unit is, I do not like it.
Well, I mean, that's like saying who liked Giru. Like,
You were trying to defend the Giru.
I was trying to defend Giru as a unit, not a character.
But I'm like this. That's why I don't like it. I don't care.
I don't like Ghoul though. I don't like Ghoul though. That's why his green ass got decapitated.
Yeah. Yeah. You
He has such
know.
an OP power and then just die from a simple headshot.
Holding your breath. What was your power? I could hold my breath, basically. If we're being honest, that's truly what his power was.
Would you like me to go over the Big Daddy himself that is much better?
Yeah, honestly,
Honestly, this is just you.
What,
Let
Raccoon?
me just zoom in on that picture. Yeah, this is just you, Hayden.
I mean, I have slightly more hair than that. Not by choice, but
But that is right. Easy A physical raccoon. And it rhymes with doom. He leads terrifying conquerors, oddly enough. He leads key plus 3, HP attack and defense 77%, or 50% to HP attack and defense, and key plus 3 to physical types. His super attack, once easy aid, greatly raises attack for one turn and causes supreme damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. That's alright.
yeah.
Passive. Attack and defense was 120%. And attack and defense plus 30% with each attack received up to 120, and high chance of guarding all attacks when there is a Ginyu Force ally on the team.
Yeah, he's a lot better than the Guldo. There's no doubt
Yeah,
about
he
it.
is built to just take attacks, which I'm so happy they're doing this. Yeah, I know you hate it, but look on the bright side. You can at least do the Extreme Super Battle Road Ginyu Force.
You could still do it prior. It's just a bitch to do.
It's going to be a lot easier. I think you're going to lose a little less sanity with these guys, at least.
I mean, honestly, I like.
Oh, you know what's really you know what's really funny? A lot
What?
of people are complaining, but I'm so happy. You know you need to do the Team Bardock members in order to even start this EZA.
Yeah, I've already done them. I've actually gone through and almost
Yeah,
easy
me
eight both
too.
of them.
See, because we are Dokkan intellectuals. We do it quickly.
Yeah, I got them done in that week.
Yeah, same here. I was like, oh yeah, might as well just done.
Well, I was really happy with Team Bardock. I love Team Bardock. And now this makes me hopeful for a Team Bardock EZA, but now it makes you wonder if we're going to have to take the Ginyu Force members into beating it, or if we're going to get a whole new free team, like the Shadow Dragons or something like that.
That'd be so weird, but honestly, that wouldn't be that bad.
We're not going to get Shadow Dragons because we just got the LR on JP. I say just. We got the LR a little while ago.
I mean, Ginyu Goku's in the battlefield shop. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah,
As you said, they can always switch up their order.
very true. Didn't think about that part. I forgot that he was in the shop. Honestly, you know what one unit I want to get an EZA out of the Ginyu Force? We actually talked about it in the most recent episode of Dokkan When.
Murder?
No, I want the physical
Jace.
Ginyu Force to get an EZA.
Trying to name every other name. You want them to get it? Are they the first battlefield unit?
Yeah, they are the first battlefield unit.
Mm-hmm. They've aged quite nicely, no?
No. But honestly, Virus, have you heard our most recent episode of Dokkan When? Where Will and I talk about LRs we want an EZA?
Fortunately, no, because you did that while I was working a 8-hour shift.
Oh, you could have just started saying, hey, I'm gonna... What do you do again? Aren't you... Convenience store?
Retail. That's no, not a convenience store.
Same difference.
We don't sell food.
Then it's same difference. It's okay. You have you're at a store where you have music playing over a speaker, right?
No.
Really?
There's no music at all.
Oh, that's terrible.
I know it is.
I was gonna.
I promise you, it's just quiet.
I was gonna say what you should do is go like hack into it and play Dokkan Win on the speaker.
Hello, everybody. My name is Hayden.
Welcome back to Dokkan Win, everybody. That's all you hear. Just have that on a loop. Welcome back to Dokkan Win, everybody. Just on a 5-minute loop.
Oh my god, bro. That's how you like develop PTSD with some people.
What? Oh, I thought you said something. They hear my voice in the crowd. And have you seen the meme of the scared chipmunk or the horrified prairie dog or whatever it was?
Yeah.
And it's just that. That's all you see is. Oh, Fires. Really quick side tangent before I go into what I was saying about the EZA of them. I beat the new Goku event in 3 minutes.
Are you serious?
3 minutes, 12.6 seconds.
Crazy. Did you want to do a summon, by the way?
Oh, I mean, we can do a summon, but what I was going to talk about was the EZA of the Ginyu Force. I'll do that, and then we go to the summons. I want the physical Ginyu Force to keep that 7,777 attack support. But I want it to be 7777 for each Ginyu Force member on the team.
Huh.
And upwards of, like, I think I said, like, 3 key. I'll leave the 3 key and just everyone gives the 7777 to attack. That way, because it's a Ginyu Force. Every Ginyu Force on member in the thing, it's Team Ginyu Force, makes them hit harder because there's more of the events. So it just makes a lot of sense to me for them to support them like that. Give the individual buff per Ginyu Force on the team. That way it's, like some... What is that? Like...
Yikes, Hayden.
What?
You just pulled the dupe of LR Goku without you.
Well, I guess I gotta go do my summon.
Because I was just like, yeah, I can do 2.
Man.
Oh my goodness. All right, that's the dupe I needed. I don't think I should go on, man, but I gotta finish the rotation off though. I'm not gonna do it.
What's really weird is I can't access the Baba shop right now. I can't access to buy stones.
Really? Why?
And to see, every time I try and do it, it says this product info has failed. Request has failed.
Probably your app is probably messed up.
I mean, maybe I hope not. I mean, it could be.
Anyway, are you ready to do a summon? I'm just gonna do Frieza at this point then, since I pretty much got what I exactly wanted.
All right, I'll summon for the Goku because I want another copy of the Goku.
All right, you ready?
I'll let you go first.
Oh, really? Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Gee, it's get all the bad luck.
Yeah, it's what we do. It's 1-2, and then we end it.
All right, let's see what we get. Vegeta, Gohan, Goten, Chaozu.
Well, you're at least getting an SSR.
No transforming.
Should be at least getting an SSR. Yep.
2? Ah. 3.
Oh, you're doing a multi?
4.
I was doing a single.
I did a multi.
Well, what was your first unit?
We'll see in a second. SR Tech Krillin.
He was your first one?
Yes.
Okay. See what I get. Rare Android 18.
You're my wife.
Oh, hey, I'm doing some tickets right now. I didn't do a stone. I had some leftover tickets. I didn't realize I did. I had 6 of them.
Oh, nice.
Did you pull anything good off the tickets? Or, well, not off the tickets, but we use the stones for anything good?
I got STR Cooler, Namek Goku, and all that.
Nice. I went and bought 2 dupes of Tech Gohan, and I don't regret it.
Really?
Yeah.
Again, that's a good investment, though.
Yeah. I mean, I only had the one of them, so I might as well. I was thinking, yeah, I might as well. See, what's the worst that could happen? It's a good unit.
What's the worst that can happen? Dun, dun, dun.
I mean, heck, the worst that'll happen is I pull dupes of them, but that's 3 coins for them, so. Mm-hmm.
I'm so happy I'm done with Goku's banner.
You pulled the Piccolo?
I rainbowed the Piccolo.
Oh, I didn't know this.
I'm in so much pain because of that Piccolo, bro.
I was watching ABC stream earlier on TikTok, and I think he rainbowed the Piccolo before he pulled a first copy of the Goku.
Serious?
I think that's what it was. So I'll talk to him in a little bit. But yeah, he did that, and he got a. I was on stream, and he pulled his first one. I gave him.
Finish the rotation for Frieza because I have one summon in free. I might as well. I'm just gonna do it.
I gave him the luck, since in the podcast the meme is in our Discord, I steal the dodges from everybody, which is slowly becoming more and more apparent to everybody. Virus.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It was Luke was doing a God event. I think I said this a while back, and he and I were both doing it, and I didn't say anything. And every time his AGO UI wouldn't dodge, mine was dodging, so I was stealing all of his dodges. And it's slowly, everybody that was in the Ghost was doing it. Everybody in the chat was like, Hayden, quit taking our dodges. As we're just sitting there in voice chat, they're all doing it. No units are dodging. And mine's like, ha ha! I haven't done.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So I gave him the luck of all the dodges I steal. And with that luck, he was able to summon a Goku. But without my luck, he wouldn't have been able to summon that Goku. He has that Goku all because of me.
You say that without my luck.
Hey, it is technically my luck. I gave the luck that was given to me to somebody else. So my luck. If I steal something from you, it becomes my property. I'm ready for part 2. I'm ready to see what our LRs are going to be. Any predictions?
Honestly, I can't even guess.
Super Kami Guru. Super Kami Guru LR?
Unless we get an LR Yard Rat.
That'd be interesting. Actually,
or we get an LR King Cold.
I mean, that's technically
lead Wicked Bloodline.
Are they? They're not technically part of the Planet Namek saga, though. That's what this whole thing is based around.
I mean, yeah, but
maybe
they don't always. Well, technically, they do have to follow it. Damn it, you're right.
LR based Vegeta, maybe.
I guess so. Yeah, like Dirty Firework Vegeta.
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Like I said, I wanted Part 1 LR to be units to be a Frieza versus Vegeta, and then Part 2 to shift it up and have a Frieza versus Goku, or EZA the full power and give us this Goku we just got. That was my initial hope for the game, for the celebration. I'm not disappointed. Okay, I'm not disappointed to a terrible extent. I'm just, I'm slightly disappointed that my Vegeta didn't come into fruition.
I feel you.
Well, any other thing to end off on, or are we done?
I believe we're all good.
All right, thanks for listening.
My last summon that doesn't look promising.
Thanks for listening to Dokkan What, everybody. If you want to go check out our stuff, come join our, come follow me on Instagram at the Dokkan_Wayne_podcast. Go check out our TikTok, which is the exact same thing. I explain units. I got to go talk about another unit in a couple minutes. Go do that. Come join our Discord. Have fun with us. And yeah, bye, everybody.